are presently forming a forced regen just to see how everything works on it. It's boiling some of the paint off. To be dosing. I don't know why am I not showing anything on differential pressure there for the DPF. Oh yeah, she's dosing now. I don't know what the hell's going on there, but it's finally dosing now. It ought to really smoke now. No light now. It's dosing, so that's a good thing. And we'll let it go through the process here. And how's coolant temp doing? This one's running around 30, see, 25, 30, 35 pounds, between 35 and 40 psi of oil pressure. Apparently they went to high flow, low pressure on these newer engines. I guess Cummins said they did the same thing, somebody was telling me. I don't know, man. You can have these things. These things are a pile of shit. That's what they are. That old B model cat sitting back there in that cat truck that we're putting in there, it'll last 3 times as long and haul 3 times as much freight with 3 times as few problems. You know? Well, I'm going to let her do the regen, and I'm going to go out and get the forklift fired up, get the hood put on it. Get the bumper put on it, all that good stuff. Hey, let's go. Come on. Let's go drive this piece of shit. Oh, you're getting big and heavy. You're getting big and heavy, girlie. Got the air conditioner charged on it. Got her programmed, got no codes. Did a forced regen. Everything passed successfully. Get over there, you crazy chick. There's this brand new walking floor trailer that goes behind this. Why do you need my lap? Why do you insist upon being in my lap? Huh? You know, pretty soon you're gonna be too big to be a damn lap dog. Oh, please let this thing just run for a while. I don't want to see it for a long time. I'm sick of looking at this pile of shit. And the owner knows I am too. He's sick of dealing with it. Everybody's just sick of this piece of shit. Well, I gotta shift through town here. Just saying. Huh. Took a while for the jigs to come on. Hang on, I'm trying to shift here. Give some RPMs and let off. I got the jigs on. Jigs are not working. There they go. There they go. Alright, so jigs are working, okay. Along. I got to go over here and do an air conditioner on this ranch over here on a 4850. You need to do that here in the next, well, probably today if I can get time. Turn around before we get to the dirt down here, and then I'm going to actually take it up Mount Hebron and see how it does. I wish you'd go ride in that seat over there that's empty instead of riding in my lap. So good. Drove it, I don't know, about 10 miles that way. We're gonna go about, this is a round trip where I usually go around 32 miles round trip. I was debating on whether hooking his trailer up, but I don't like doing that if I don't have to. So what do you want, girl? Are you wanting over there in your own seat now? Then get on your own seat then. There's your own seat over there. Just lay down there and do whatever the hell you want to do. You're getting too big to be a lap dog. Yeah, hopefully everything turns out okay and these guys can run this thing and make some money, but now he's got another truck that's another one kind of like the one I put the rear end in. It's another single screw. This one's got an ISX on it, and he said the oil pressure is low on it now. And it's only got 600,000. These new trucks, I don't know how anybody makes any money with them. I'll tell you that. It's always something with them. The new tractors aren't any different. These manufacturers and the government have worked hand in hand. All this shit, if you think that the manufacturers are forced to put all this shit on, the manufacturers, they don't mind putting this stuff on because they know they're going to make money because it's broke down all the time. There's lobbyists from all these big manufacturing outfits that go in there, and they all work hand in hand with these crooked fucking politicians. And you got to realize, people, all us working people, we're on our own. There ain't nobody looking out for us. We're on our own. You think you have elected representatives? I don't give a shit whether they're Republicans or Democrats in the county, the state, or the federal level. I think every one of them's corrupt. Every single one of them. I don't think there's any institution that hasn't been compromised. Oh, we're going to turn around in our turning around spot when we test drive stuff. I can tell you right now that he's going to wind up going through this transmission before too long, too. That synchronizer is going bad in that high-low, or not the high-low, but the splitter. Jake's worked really good on this thing. Probably comparable to a Cummins. Well, check it out. Make sure she don't lock me out jumping on the button. She's usually pretty good about that. I'll roll this one down just in case. Yeah, the compressor's just as noisy on this one as it was on the other one. Starting to burn all the paint off. I don't have any leaks. Well, everything looks good. A little bit of a drip right there. What the hell is that from? I know I had a power steering pressure line that was loose. There was a bunch on the harness. That's more than likely. I'll make sure when I get back. But I'm gonna have to mess with this hood a little more when I get back. Try to get it adjusted a little better. Shouldn't have to do that to get it to shut right. Ospreys, look at those two Ospreys up there. I don't know if the camera can see that. You don't ever see those around here. Hardly ever. That's very odd to see those Ospreys around here. Like I said, guys, there's You think your government's friendly towards you? They're not friendly towards you at all. A government arms their allies and they disarm their adversaries. And when they're trying to take your guns away from you, they are your adversary or your enemy. They are not your friend. I was reading the statistics on the other day. It was like 2021. Statistics. And overall, like with fentanyl, meth, all these drug deaths, it was something like a cumulative of like 150,000 deaths. You know? I think it was 154,000 deaths. Something like that. And total murders by firearms that year. And that, well, that was total murders with knives, anything you can think of. Firearms, everything. Was like 21,000. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, so they want to take everybody's guns away. And there's 154,000 deaths from drug overdoses. But they don't seem to be doing shit about that. They're just letting them all come across the border. But yet, there's like 10% of that is gun-related deaths that are murders. You know, and I'm going, what the fuck, you know? This is all bullshit. It's a power grab. I just can't believe people can't see that. Well, me and Josie girl are just cruising down the road. So far, so good. This is supposedly a brand new engine. And from what I understand, it's pretty hard to get a new engine for one of these. So basically, I think from the way I understand it, they basically have to steal one from the they have to steal one basically from the manufacturing for a new truck is what I understand. Hell, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Because actually a GHG 17, so then they're thinking that through, that couldn't possibly be the case because this is a GHG 17. I think there's a GHG 21 MX-13. So I don't know how all this went down, to be honest with you. Well, we'll get back to the shop there, and then I'm gonna double check everything on it, go over it with a fine-tooth comb, make sure everything's right.